Woo! I am back. I have a desk. You can't tell because the computer's on the desk. But I have a desk, and I haven't had a desk for weeks. Weeks. Now, I am in my new house, and it's not entirely set up everywhere, and I have like boxes stacked up in my closet so that I can pretend that my room is all done and ready, but there's still stuff. But you're not here to hear me babble on about this, or about how so very tired I am, and my feet are killing me, and general unpleasantness. But there is one thing that is keeping me going, and is the prospect of the Booktube-a-thon. Yes. Now, last year, when the Booktube-a-thon was going to start, that's when I started doing videos. I mean, admittedly, I don't do videos that often, although the purpose of me doing videos is still the same. It's still me, like, trying to get out of my shell and, like, get comfortable with speaking to people, even though there's no people. There's just me in my room acting like a giant dork, which, that's general fare. But anyway, so it is just about that time again, and I was waiting to get my desk so I can set up and be everything nice before I could do my TBR for the Booktube-a-thon, and now I finally have it. It's a good thing because it's say about a day and a half until it starts, because midnight, school, reading, yeah. So I am gonna go ahead and show you the books that I have chosen. They're right over there. You can't see them, but yeah. So there are 7 challenges again this year, and I like that there are challenges. It's challenging. Yeah, okay. That just didn't go anywhere. But okay, so there are 7 challenges, and I'm not gonna go through them in the sequence that they were given, just because I have a nice pile working on, and I'm just gonna flip it. Anyway, so the first book that I'm gonna show you, it's gonna fill one challenge, which was the third on the list, which was a book with red on the cover. And for this, I have chosen The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Now, it's very black and white, but there's red, which frankly, right in this, it just pops. And if that's not enough for you, I have this book is very red. Yes, and there's even the red ribbon thing. Where's it? It's very not good with my camera. I'm like, where do I put the book? Where do I put my face? But yeah, okay, so this is the first one I'm going to read, but actually, it's not going to be the first one that I read, because I have a system. I'm going to organize all this, but this will be read, and I am very flippin' excited. Yes, everybody keeps talking about it, and I want to read you, and now I will. Yeah, okay, so that was the first one. The second one fills the first challenge, which was a book with pictures in it, and I later realized that I have 2 books that fill this thing, but that's okay, And this one, I bought it a few weeks ago. I went into Indigo and I saw it, and I couldn't help myself. And it is This One Summer by, hold on, I can never remember, Mariko and Jillian Tamaki. And it's a graphic novel, and it's very purple, and I love it, and I'm very anxious to read it. And let's face it, I kind of want to read this in summer. Go figure. So I'm going to be reading this probably, come on. I'm probably going to be reading this on the first day, because it's going to be a quick read. This and another one that I'm going to show you later, so yeah. Now, the next books that I'm going to show you, yes, because they will be fulfilling the second challenge, which was to start and finish a series. Now, I had several contenders for this. First, I considered maybe doing the Chaos Walking trilogy, but I figured it might be a little too long if I want to read other things. And then I was considering reading the Mistborn trilogy, and that's really too long. I mean, yeah. So, but I had a third option, another trilogy, and it is I'm guessing it's called the Across the Universe trilogy. Yes, it's the Across the Universe trilogy, which is Across the Universe by Beth Revis, and A Million Suns, again by Beth Revis, and Shades of Earth. I think you can see where this is going, by Beth Revis. And so I will be reading these three probably like after I read everything else, because then I'll just have like that to take me to the end of the week. So yes. Okay. Okay, so the next book is the other one that was gonna be, that actually has pictures in it, and I didn't really think about it until after, but it's actually going to be for the 6th challenge, which is to read a book to movie adaptation and then to watch the movie that goes with it. And I actually have seen the movie before, and I forgot to bring it from the living room, but I'm not going over there. So, oh, come on. Hair in my mouth. Left, right. Okay, back to it. Yes. And that book, the other one that I'm going to be reading on the first day, is Coraline by Neil Gaiman. It's one of the very few that I haven't read, and I can't wait. I'm very curious to see what this is like, the comparison, which I'm guessing is what part of what this challenge is for. So, yeah. It's a very tiny book. I'm sure I can get through it in one sitting. I'm thinking about like reading it like right after midnight and be like, boom, let's do this. Okay, and then the last and yes, 7th book is going to be fulfilling 2 challenges, and it was the 4th one, which was a book that someone else picked out for me, and I asked this on Twitter, and I think about 3 people jumped in and all said this and something else, but they all said this, so I was like, okay. And it also fills the 5th challenge, which was a book from the genre that you've read the least this year. And let's face it, I don't read a lot of contemporary. A lot of the times I have trouble with it, but I'm trying to like move into it. And for this, I have this very beautiful book, the first one that I received here because it was a pre-order and it came out in early July, and it is the special collector's edition of Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. Yeah. It's so beautiful. I can't even take it. And I can figure that once I have read it, I'm going to be even more happy to have it. It's just a feeling I'm getting. So, yeah. This is the last book. And so the 7th challenge is to read 7 books or an average of 300 pages per day. Now, I have 7 books, so that fills that sort of half of the challenge. As far as 300 pages a day, like the combined total of my pages is 2,588 pages, so definitely gonna be enough, and I might be crazy, but you know, it's summer, my brain's probably just overheated, but you know, I'm sure I can do this. I did it last year. Well, last year I had less, but still, I mean, just a graphic novel is 300 pages. Anyway, so these are the books that I'm going to be reading, and I'm going to hold them back up. Ugh. There we go. Wait, no. I'm going on this side, so yes. These are the lovely books. And I can't wait. And they're all nice. Because earlier this week, we had a very humid day, and all my books went sort of like wavy, and I was freaking out. But in the days that followed, they sort of reverted back to normal, so breathing has resumed in Casa di Muni. But, yeah, in case you don't know, a lot of my friends call me Mooney, but, yeah, so that's about it. I will be trying at least, I did it last year, so I should be okay. I'm going to try and do daily updates with the video challenges. I'm thinking like at least I should be able to do them all. Like maybe there's like 1 or 2 maybe that's sort of like iffy, but you know, I'm gonna do my best. And yeah, so I'm gonna go now because I have so many things to do before the Booktube-a-thon begins, because let's face it, it's gonna be a time consumer, and I'm ready for this. So yeah, Booktube-a-thon times 2. Well, no, 3, 2.5, because there was that one in December, but it was just like a weekend. So 2.5. Bye. Why did I do that? I don't know. Peace. Okay, push the button down before you get even more embarrassed.